You are going to do these three things to add 10K plus to your revenue by the end of this month. If you are a coach, if you are a consultant, hello Instagram, hello YouTube. If you are a coach and you are a consultant and you know that you have leads coming in every single month, your calendar pretty full, but you're getting on sales calls and you know that you're fumbling. You know deep down inside your conversion should be much higher. You know that your brilliance and your expertise is top notch. So it's a bit frustrating for you to have such a low conversion rate, for you to book 10 calls a month and only close one to two of those calls, when the truth is, you know that you should be closing 6 to 8 of those calls. Oftentimes, what I see inside of this specific space with the issue of not being able to effectively close is that you're so good at coaching that you're mid at sales. And when it's time for you to actually put on your leadership hat to guide your lead into a sales call, you begin coaching, or you are in what we call the friend zone in the coaching industry, and you really want to get out of it. Every single time you look at your numbers, you're like, okay, cool, that's what's up. Maybe you're at 10K a month, maybe you're at 20K a month, but you know that it should be 20 to 40K. You know that you could even hit that 50 if every single person that came on the call felt led by you and didn't feel any anxiousness, or you didn't come off as salesy, and you crushed your call. You crushed the discovery, you crushed the pitch or the proposal, okay? Because we close like queens over here, right? You crushed it. You're going to bed every night knowing that you're no longer leaving 10 to 15K plus on the table. That's what we're going to talk about in this live video. So the first thing I want you to know, that you don't have a lead problem, okay? You don't have a marketing problem. You could potentially have an offer suite problem. And what I mean by that is, if you think about your highest price offer right now, it may excite you. It may be 5K. It may even be 10K. But I urge for you to expand what a 50K offer could look like. And again, this is for my coaches, my consultants, my life coaches, my health coaches, wellness coaches, spiritual coaches, consultant, business consultant, public speakers, right? I want you to identify that you should have a ticket, excuse me, not tickets, I'm reading this, an offer that is high enough for you to say, you know what, I get two of these, that's good, I'm good for the year. The truth is, nobody can actually pay you 50K for an offer that's not there or that you don't have. So your homework is to create an offer that is 50K. And this is going to stretch you. I want you to think to yourself, based on the transformation that I provide, what would a 50K version of this look like? What would the depth of that look like? What would a client who is saying, hey, here's my Amex, here's my card, I want your 50K offer, I want your highest offer. What does that look like in your world? This is going to stretch you and also inspire you to identify that there are levels that people want to go. They want to go deeper. They want to go deeper. And I find this very common when I'm in the retreat space and I'm hosting retreats, and the women are telling me and really getting down to the core of what inspires them to go on a retreat, to connect with a person that they met on the internet, and travel, to another country for really their first time. Most of the time, the women who come into my world, they're traveling out of the country for the first time, right? And trusting me with that. Like, what is it that makes them move to that decision? Because that's pretty bold. That's a pretty bold decision. It's the ability to feel something. We're in a digital era, and it's so cool, and I love it. I'm a millennial, so I've seen a lot of change and transformation within this space here. But now more than ever, people are craving the ability to go deeper. It's like, yeah, I know information. I know courses, right? They have your courses. You've coached them through different levels of progression. They got some good transformations, right? You're probably in the scaling phase if you're a business coach or consultant. But I urge you to identify, how can I go deeper? How can I create an offer that is so very well felt from a humane perspective? How can I get this client to feel deeper so they can break through even more so? And maybe it won't be specifically you doing the thing, but think of the creative ways that you can create a nice, luxurious, premium package. I always recommend retreats. I'm a retreat girly. I've been hosting retreats at the top of COVID, and retreats changed my life and also changed my business because I realized that Zoom is great, but it can only go so far. In-person experiences, VIP days are my absolute favorite. Solo retreats are my favorites. I love hosting group retreats too. Those are amazing too, but I am a one-to-one. I like to go deeper instead of wider, if you know what I mean. Okay? So, expanding your offer suite. That's number one. No one can pay you $50K for an offer that's not there. Most coaches and consultants don't even think this far ahead. But the truth is, you'd be surprised once you create the offer and you actually start talking about the offer and you actually offer the offer. You'd be surprised. All right. So that's number one, expanding your offer suite, adding some luxury premium experiences on there. Like if I were to go and take a flight to Atlanta, I could go first class, I could go business. It's about the experience on how they're going to get to their next level and their next destination based on where they are inside of your transformation, your offer, your program, your method. Okay. That's number one. Number two, we want to ascend and make ascension a non-negotiable in your business. This is what allows us to have really, really strong retention. Does your client know what the next step is going to be? Ascension should also be premium. Okay. A retreat, again, an embodiment experience. I always tell my clients after about a few months working with me, I'm like, yeah, we got to get you actually in person and embodying these practices, embodying this new identity. Let's do a photo shoot. You know what I mean? Let me see you walk with that. Yeah. So leading them deeper so that way their results can deepen. You can get better testimonials. Okay, of course, this adds more to your revenue for business, and you get a chance to go deeper. Now, this is for the coaches and the consultants who don't necessarily like surface level work. Like, it's cool, you can do it, it's no problem, but it's mid. It doesn't bring out the best of you, it doesn't stretch you, it doesn't light you up, and you want to go deeper. I urge you to the next conversation that you have with your current clients, let them know that there will be a call that you get on where you will have something for them and present them with a customized premium experience. So that's number two. And I live by this. About 50% of my clients I've seen in person. And I love that because as much as I love being online, I'm an in-person girly. I'm an in-person person. So that lights me up and it deepens the client experience. Number three, you're going to move every single person inside of your containers, your current containers, move them to a call this week. Okay, and if you really feeling bold, move any leads that you feel like you lost, move them all to a call this week. Provide them with a complimentary strategy session. Provide them with some clarity, some insight, all complimentary. You can see where they're at, see if whatever problem that you help them with is still a priority for them. Provide them with value, and then present your offer. Present your package. Present your retreat. Hello, it's summertime. We're outside. Present them with your VIP day. Whereas, let's say, for example, you're a femininity coach and you help women with their confidence. VIP days are so gold. Retreats are so gold. Solo experiences are so gold, because what happens when you put a person in prime and you put them in that peak, they're able to emotionally change and their energetic bodies can feel it. It's so amazing to see. And you can see the transformation right in front of your face, which again, if you're a coach or consultant that likes to go deep, you like to be able to synthesize and feel the transformation happening. It's one of the most rewarding, fulfilling experiences and proud moments. So move everybody to a call this week. Old clients, they get complimentary strategy sessions. Current clients, they get progress reviews. And there's a specific way to do this. Future clients, they get an offer available now. So the money is already in your network, right? Remember the 10K that we talked about that you're going to pick up in your business, that's already in your business, you're already sitting on your pot of gold. It's already in your network. It's just sitting there waiting for a conversation. So again, if you are a coach, you are a consultant who is like, okay, Nubia, I can definitely get a lot of calls on my calendar this week. Okay, I can definitely get leads on my calendar. Okay, but Coach Nubia, I'm gonna be real. Every script I have feels weird. When I speak my price, there's something energetically that happens, and I don't know what it is. And I know the other person can feel it, and it's costing me. Coach Nubia, I'm getting calls on my calendar, and my calendar is full. But it means nothing if you're not closing. Okay? So if your sales calls are open, they're airy, you're not leading, you are definitely leaving 10K plus on the table every single week. So if you want my eyes and my ears on your sales call, we make the tweak. Maybe it's a recorded one. Most of us record. I record all my calls. Maybe it's a recorded one. You say, Coach Nubia, I would love for you to review this. Please tell me where you see the leak. Please tell me where I'm fumbling, because it's bugging me and it's insulting my expertise, because I get great transformations. My clients' results are incredible. Maybe your client results are just chef's kiss, but only if you can get more of that. Only if you can serve more people. Only if the people who are already coming to you for your expertise and your transformation, if only they were really led by you on that sales call, they will be that much closer to the transformation that you provide or the results that you provide. And you will be that much closer to doubling your conversion rate, picking up that 10K plus off of the table. Okay, if you got a 5K offer, that's 2 clients. If you're bringing in 8 clients a week, 8 leads a week, 8 leads a month, and you're closing 1 of those 8, yeah, let's make it 6. So if you want my eyes on your sales call, my ears on your sales call, I can help you make the tweaks. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and it's one of my most fun areas to work with coaches, because it does not take long to fix the leak. And the leak typically is not a script issue. It is an energetic identity issue. And that is so, so pluggable and so fixable. So if you are ready for that and you're like, oh, wow, this is exactly what I need, comment Queen after this live ends. And over here in YouTube, comment Queen in the comment section, or even DM me Queen. You can find me in the DMs on Instagram, Nubia K Sade, DM Queen, and I'll send you all of the details. I want you to go out there and pick up that 10K plus by the end of the month, because you deserve it. And most importantly, the people you are here to serve deserves it even more so. My name is Nubia Kamisha Sade, and coaches and consultants hire me when they know they got a closing problem. They are very good at what they do, and they want to plug up the leak. So we make the tweaks and you close like a queen, a queen, a queen. Bye for now.